Hey, so it's me again, that pesky Nebula guy. Now, I've put together this test mission here as I was looking through some old threads in HLP. Found some guy who tried to make nicer nebulas. This is about almost 10 years ago, I want to say. And turns out that some of his assets were included in the media VPs, some were not. And one thing that he did was really cool that wasn't included is he made a bunch of skyboxes. And I've just set up this mission to toggle through skyboxes, etc. Um, Toggle through the various nebula fog colors, so on and so forth. But that's not what I want to show you. A while back, I made a video about basically how the nebula poofs aren't really all that great in the sense that they pop off the edge of the screen very in a very jarring manner. So what I'm going to do here is demonstrate a method that I found in that same thread to alleviate this problem. So we have a poof centered right about the center of our screen here, and I'm just going to drag it to the, or rather drag the corner of my screen to the center of it, and boop, it's gone. That was the poof on the top right, and then let's try one on the top left. Yeah, same deal. And it's extremely jarring when you're moving around in a fast ship like a Pegasus here, and they just, pop, pop, pop on and off of the edge of the screen. It's really not great. Here, there's one at the top up there. Not very realistic. However, in that same thread, I stumbled across some very interesting knowledge. Now, we're in a debug build here, and we are going to, and let me look this up just to make sure I'm getting it right. What we want is we're going to set neb to break off to a high value. This guy used 8192. And we're also going to, and this is just because he did it too, I'm not sure if this is terribly necessary. He set, I believe it was neb to, actually, I'm not even going to worry about that right now because I want to show off what this does. So, what this break off is described as doing is how many pixels off screen, left, right, top, bottom, when a cloud poof becomes fully transparent. Lower values cause, what we just saw. So, without further ado, we're going to pop back into the game here, and we're going to move around, and oh, would you look at that. It's a miracle. No more of that popping. Just a nice smooth transition on and off of the screen. Now, sorry if I'm getting your name wrong here, but I had previously discussed the, fixing this with, I always want to say your name as Eminem in my head, but it's M exclamation M. And we talked about how it was causing bad clipping issues with ships trying to remove it. So here we have an Arcadia to just fly around, and I'm going to take this as a comparison video. Everything I'm seeing here seems to be pretty standard to me. Like, we've got clipping issues with poofs into, objects, particularly big, complex objects like this Arcadia here. That's not really news. So this is what it looks like with the break value set to basically be non-existent, or to be huge so that the break effect is non-existent. And we're going to try it out with the break value turned back down. So, and probably would have been a good idea to figure out exactly what the default break value is. But Neb2 break off. Hell, what's the default here? Let's just try like 1, I guess. Right? Okay. That's just causing them to immediately pop in and out of existence. Try cranking it back up. I definitely should have taken note of what the default value here was. So, back in here, Neb2 break off. Let's try 500. Remember, this is a value in pixels. And that actually seems kinda alright. There's a slight despawn effect, but it's not too bad. But I'm trying to get back down to like a vanilla value. I think it was 200, come to think of it, when I was looking through this before. Neb2 break off 200. Yeah, that looks pretty close to what I'm used to seeing. It's a bit overdone. Whatever, the point is, we've got these poofs that now fade in and out more close to a vanilla fashion. And I'm just flying along the edge of this Arcadia here, like I did before, and as you can see, we're still having these clipping issues into the hull. They haven't really gone away. The only thing that's going away is the poofs themselves when they, touch the edge of your FOV. So I really think there's no harm to be done by cranking this up, and we're gonna set it back to a nice high value like I had it before. These poofs are actually 1024 by 1024, so that's what they are in pixels. So let's just try Neb to break off 1024. And that should give us a nice, smooth... Yeah. Looks freaking great. Just, it really just makes the game look so much better. And with this in mind, I can make much better, anyone can make much better quality and much more diverse Nebula poofs. And overall, it's going to be just a huge net gain for the FSO engine if we can crank that value up. So I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope to be able to bring these brand new Nebula poofs to you in the relatively near future. Alright, bye-bye.